Assalamu alaikum. 6 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumaira Kamal. First, the headlines. Minister for Planning says 64% of the total population is comprising of youth, which can take the country to new heights of development. Pakistan and Iran have stressed the need for jointly countering conspiracies against Muslim Ummah. China has reiterated to uphold the nuclear agreement with Iran. In Libya, 11 persons were killed when some militants attacked Election Commission's headquarters in capital Tripoli. And now the news in detail. Minister for Planning Ehsan Iqbal has urged the youth to play its role to project a positive image of the country in the outside world. Addressing at the launching ceremony of Second National Human Development Report in Islamabad today, he said 64% of the total population is below 30, which is an asset for Pakistan. He said the nation has the capability to address all the challenges faced by the country, as there is no problem which is insurmountable. He appreciated women for their great role in development. Ehsan Iqbal pointed out that the incumbent government has invested heavily in the education sector over the last 5 years. Punjab Chief Minister Shehbaz Sharif has stressed the need of jointly countering conspiracies against Muslim Ummah. Talking to Iranian ambassador to Pakistan Mehdi Hunardost in Lahore today, he said both the countries will have to work together for the development and prosperity of the region. Shehbaz Sharif, who is also president of PMLN, said whatever the situation may be, the graph of Pak-Iran ties must not fall. The Iranian ambassador called for enhancing bilateral trade to the benefit of the two brotherly countries. The Senate continued debate on the federal budget for next fiscal year. Taking part in the debate, Lieutenant General retired Abdul Qayyum said that the government has presented a pragmatic budget. He said that the PMLN government has added 12,230 megawatts of electricity in the national grid by completing various energy projects, which include Neelam Jhelum, enhancement of Tarbela power station, LNG-based power projects, coal-fired power plants, and nuclear and renewable energy projects. He said several other projects are also in completion phase. Pakistan Navy ship Alamgir, while on counter-piracy mission under Task Force 151, has provided logistic assistance to sailing yacht Beniliu 2, which was in dire need of fuel in area about 180 nautical miles northeast of Somalia. The sailing yacht Beniliu 2 is owned by João Armindo Furtado of Azores Island, Portugal, and is currently on the round-the-world trip with his wife Joanna Ammon and two children aged 8 and 5 years. In occupied Kashmir, Indian troops have martyred 197 people during protests till date in the ongoing uprising that started after the martyrdom of young Kashmiri leader Burhan Muzaffar Wani on 8 July 2016. According to a report, the troops, in order to suppress the uprising, used bullets and pallets during the period, injuring 21,600 people. Meanwhile, the High Court Bar Association, in a statement in Srinagar, strongly condemned the remarks made by newly sworn-in puppet Deputy Chief Minister Kavinder Gupta that abduction, rape and murder of the 8-year-old girl in Kathua is a small matter which should not have been given such a big hype. China has reiterated to uphold the nuclear agreement with Iran. Chinese Foreign Minister spokesperson Hua Chunying, in a briefing in Beijing today, said the International Atomic Energy Agency has said many times Iran is in compliance with the deal. The spokesperson said IAEA is the only international body with the right to supervise the agreement and make judgments about it. She urged the need to continue upholding the pact. In Libya, at least 11 persons were killed and 2 others injured when some militants attacked Election Commission's headquarters in capital Tripoli. Health Minister spokeswoman Widad Abu Niran told the Associated Press the suicide bomber blew himself up inside the building and that other militants set fire to it. No one immediately claimed the responsibility for the attack. And finally, the weather. Rain thunderstorm with gusty winds is expected at isolated places in KP, Malakand, Hazara, Peshawar, Mardan, Kohat, Bannu, DI Khan divisions, Fata, Rawalpindi, Gujranwala, Lahore, Sargodha, Islamabad, Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir. Dust storm is also expected in Multan, DG Khan and Bahawalpur divisions. Very hot and dry weather is expected in South Punjab and Sindh. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.